Yeah, they're working on all that. That was embarrassing again.
Almost like, okay, we have the high school AB team here.
Yes, now the kids could have fixed it.
He's got
Yeah.
He's sick. Not bad, I don't think. Okay.
Well, the directors log in just so it looks like they're here.
Yeah, I like that. We're live? Live? Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Village of Ruidoso special meeting. It is January 20th. It's 1 p.m. And if you would join me for a moment of silence, and then we'll salute the American flag. Pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
to the flag of the United States of America
and to
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I salute the flag of the state of New
Of the
Mexico.
state of New Mexico, the symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures.
It's not quite fixed.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Raffle's there. I didn't see you there before, buddy. Oh, there you are.
Yep.
All right, you doing okay?
Yeah, doing really good.
All right. Okay, and we'll need a roll call, please.
Mayor Crawford,
Here.
Councillor Salas,
Here.
Councillor Letterman,
here.
Councillor Eby, Councillor Cornelius,
Here.
Councillor Coughlin,
Here.
Councillor Jackson.
Here.
We have a quorum, Mayor.
All right, thank you, everyone. We'll get into our one agenda item. And again, I want to personally thank all you folks for being so responsive. This is the way council should work for the citizens. Item number one is discussion and possible action on a request from Rosa E. Stouffer and Crystal Stouffer to purchase 525 square feet of village-owned property located at 157 Robin Road, Ruidoso, New Mexico. And are you going to pick it up from here?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor, council members. I've been approached by a realtor locally, Clarissa Silva, that her client would like to purchase a portion of village-owned land due to them being unable to get a title commitment for the sale. And it appears that the structure was built without any building permits, and
No.
so that's where the issue is, where it's on our land. And in my opinion, it's a liability for us, as well as something that needs to be cleared up for any property owner at this address 685A in the Skyland subdivision. They're requesting to purchase 525 square feet of our land. That's not, they're only encroaching 0.3 feet. However, our village code states that on the side yard for a C2 zoned property, it needs to have 10 feet of setback. And so the 525 feet encompasses the additional 10 feet. I think that that's appropriate because if they ever wanted to erect a fence or even just being on their own property,
Yeah,
they should have the setback amount.
Okay.
I thought they wanted to build a tiny home.
Very tiny home.
And so this is C2, commercial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is everybody familiar with this? Is that over off of Suttereth? You've seen it? Okay.
Yeah, I pulled it up on Google Maps, but I'm confused exactly what it is. So the planning map that you sent us, or the zoning map, doesn't really show a good picture of what the property is, or not, you said there's a structure that's over the property line just a little bit?
3 inches, so?
Yeah. Okay.
Our property abuts Robin Road and goes all the way to North Evergreen. I do have this map that she printed out from, I think it's the assessors, outlining village-owned land. If you all would like to see it, I can pass it
Could you
through.
pass it around, please?
Sure.
Mayor,
Bring one to me too, please. No, just joking, just joking.
Mayor, Counselor, I believe that, while they were trying to go to closing, the title company, along with the surveyors, has identified that there's an encroachment. So they're trying to clear the title, so, part of this is that they would have to get it, replatted, resurveyed, so that we can identify what are the correct, meets and bounds of the property.
Yeah, we're just trying to get the agreement that we will sell it so they can go ahead and get the title clear, and then they'll have to redo
I
this,
understand, I just want to be clear on the property.
where it's at.
Yeah.
And where is it?
Mayor, if I may continue.
Yes,
I reached out to a commercial appraiser. Due to the small amount of land they're requesting, we're not required to have a full appraisal done of it. And he recommended $7 a square foot,
okay.
which brings us to that number in your packet, $3,625, which is under the threshold of the $5,000 of selling village-owned or public property per state statute, Chapter 13. The public purchase and property, and I ran it by our council, and he agreed as well, that we're not required to have an appraisal on a small amount, less than 5,000.
So you were able to get an appraisal on it that quick too?
No, an appraisal is not required due
So,
to
but you got an opinion?
I received an opinion from a commercial appraiser.
That was
The
still a
appraisal
minor-
would have cost us almost that much.
Yeah.
They were selling
That
it.
was a minor miracle that you got that much out of them, so. Question, comment?
According to this, it kind of looks like the encroachment is on the front of the house? Is that,
I thought it was on the back, but is it on the
Side.
side? Yes, ma'am.
because Robin Road is here,
Yep.
but here's the house is back in here.
He was wanting to know where the encroachment, was it on the front of the,
Yeah, let me show you. So I kind of
Okay.
zoomed into this place.
Yeah.
So this is the plat that we're trying to buy Pill off from.
Right.
This is the lot here.
Right.
As we zoom in, we get to the final page. This is the lot that we're here. And even on Lincoln County maps, it doesn't show the encroachment, but this is where the survey said we're encroaching 3 inches.
Okay, so then 157 Robin is our property?
That's correct. This is your
Okay,
property.
this is your property,
this
which
is
is on
the-
Evergreen?
Yes,
Got it,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
I was confused.
no problem.
and then just for them to be able to get the setbacks and get them compliance,
yep,
we're
yep.
selling them the extra.
Yep, no, I was looking at this and going, that's like, here's Robin, so that would be like the front of the property, that wouldn't be, yeah. Okay,
And I did want to interject, and just curious about the $7 a square foot. That's valuing your plat at about $750,000,
How much is that for? How big a area is that?
2.38 acres.
2.3 acres.
And that would be $750,000 at $7 a square foot.
That seems a little high to me because we haven't been paying for that over on Meacham.
No way. So I was hoping we could reconsider the price as well.
Mayor, Council, there's certain rules that we have to follow as a municipality, and what we're talking about is a private sale. So if you have a commercial appraiser that can provide us an opinion other than what we've been provided, we would consider that.
Okay, who do we use?
Beatty.
Mr. Beatty.
Okay,
But I believe he charged about $2,500 the last one he did for us.
It's not a full-blown appraisal. What we need is if we just have
an opinion from
Commercial.
another commercial appraiser?
if we have a commercial appraiser that can give us an opinion and say, it's $5 a square foot or whatever, we're not asking them to do an evaluation of comparisons or historic sales or whatever. We're just asking for an opinion. And if we have that opinion, then we can go with that dollar amount, but that's what we have to have documented
From an actual commercial appraiser?
from a commercial appraiser.
An opinion.
Yeah, and Mayor, that can be incorporated into the action.
Yeah, we can go ahead and make a motion to approve. And then if you'll give the mayor and the manager the ability to, if we can get to a lower amount, because I would agree that that's more than what we paid for some of the 5.5 acres and
right.
whatever. But so we used Mark Beatty, so I don't know who the other guy would be.
I mean, that's who we normally use if proposed applicant wants to bring a commercial appraisal to the table or a commercial opinion to the table, we would accept that.
Okay. All right.
Would we accept even talking to Mark Beatty again? And
No,
where he gets his sources from?
we've consulted with him, so if there's a separate opinion that would come in from a different commercial appraiser, we'd consider that.
It's kind of like when you go get a lawyer, that's our appraiser that we picked, we got to him, we asked him first, so. Yeah, if you can just get somebody else to,
But it has to be a commercial appraiser?
somebody that's used to commercial business in Ruidoso.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. And so what was the total amount, 3,000?
$625.
It says 75,
Oh, 75?
3,675.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, 3675.
Okay, does anybody else have any questions?
And if Manager Dodge threw out a number of $5, that would be 2625. So it's about $1,000
in
difference.
addition to the .3.
And I'd just like to bring up with the sellers and the buyers, they.
The microphone so we can hear you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, when it's green, it's good.
Oh, okay.
A little UFO.
And if you would, just your mask down, and then we
Okay.
can,
Yeah, we're still having trouble understanding people.
There we go, beautiful.
otherwise it'll be muffled.
No problem, thank you. So the buyers and sellers have been going through, they got under contract, everything's been going relatively smoothly. The sellers had to move out because of medical and family issues, and they're not in a strong financial position to actually purchase this right out possibly. And we would like to ask for a concurrent closing on this, if that would be possible.
Concurrent closing, so spell me on that, I don't know what,
Yeah,
it's not a problem?
it's one time when they pay their money, it goes to,
So from the proceeds of the
Oh, that we'll get
sale-
our money from the, yeah.
Proceeds of
Yeah,
the
we don't
sale.
have issue with that.
But the only issue I'm concerned about is with the title company. We're not able to clear title because of the encroachment onto village property. So we just need something in writing that you agree to be paid out and clear this encroachment as of now, so we can go ahead and
Yeah,
clear the
so,
title.
yeah, and I don't think we have a problem with that at closing, we would be compensated at that time.
Wonderful, okay.
and we could make a motion that no more than $7 a foot.
Yeah. But then if you come back with somebody, then we can change the price.
Okay, appreciate it.
So
Okay.
it sounds like John's going to make the motion.
Mayor,
I see the wordsmith down there.
Mayor, Council, I would actually recommend that you state the condition in there, not just no more than, so that it's a clear understanding that if.
That is $7 now, they come in with the lower appraisal, that it could be considered at that time, and that we give the manager or me the ability to make that decision at that time.
So Gary has all that written.
Oh, we're gonna give it a try.
Mayor and council members, we can include that language in the sale agreement that Zach has drafted. He can add that in addition to the replat, needs to be filed with the Lincoln County Clerk's Office as well.
Mayor, I don't think we need to work it into the agreement as far as if they come back before we execute the agreement and have a commercial appraiser that gives us an opinion, we'll incorporate that dollar amount right into the agreement.
Yeah.
We don't want to make it too complicated.
No, just, you come back, if they say this is what it is, just have him write it down
Okay.
on his letterhead or whatever, and get it to the manager, then we can put that amount in this agreement. It's gonna be tough to get somebody over here.
Yeah.
And so then we would take it, and in this motion, we need to state that will be paid at time of closing,
Concurrent
concurrent.
payment at time of closing.
Now, is the title company comfortable with this? Because it won't be replatted and.
We're gonna need language from the village accepting this encroachment somehow. I'm working with Mike Silbach at Alliance, and so possibly he can draft something else up for us for y'all to sign, saying that you'll clear the encroachment in the meantime. Is that,
Mayor, we've worked directly with Mike and.
Yeah, we've worked with Mike before.
Yeah,
okay.
but
He
it's
saw
gonna,
that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be replatted
there's a
and
new
you've got to
language.
get a bunch of people signing off on it.
Right, and I've talked to Dennis Rich about that process as well, so they're well aware of that as well.
Now, when you're talking about concurrent closing, when are you anticipating closing?
This is our last thing. My buyer is out of underwriting, so if we can get this cleared up, hopefully we can close by next week.
My wife's been saying that, she's been saying
I
next
know.
week, we need a continuance, we need an extension.
Yes, yes.
So I think we're good with it. I mean, we want them to be able to have a clean title.
Yeah.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
property, that's why we want to make sure it's clean so that they're not further encroachment on village property anyway. We have that all over town, where they got equipment, trailers, cars parked on village property that we're trying to clear up.
Right.
Well, and that 500 feet won't hurt our pig
No,
farm
it
that we're putting in.
Yeah, that's true. So,
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't tell you about that, did we?
yeah. Okay, so we clear as mud on that?
I think so.
All right, and then we're just gonna talk about the $7 unless they come in with a lower amount from a commercial appraisal, and then we can accept that, consider that amount, and that we will accept payment
Concur.
concurrently at time of closing. And what else do you think you need in there?
Do you need the letter?
Yeah, some kind of, something in writing with Mike Philbach saying that you were agreeing to.
Do you want to draft something, Tim, or do you think we need to call Mike and ask him what the particulars are?
Mayor, my recommendation on the motion is that you give administration the directive to work with the realtors to consider an alternative opinion, in addition to work out the closing, to be consistent with what's being requested.
Now,
All righty then.
Blah, wah, wah, blah.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve the purchase of 525 square feet of village-owned property located at 157 Robin Road, Ruidoso, New Mexico, with the following conditions: that there be concurrent payment at the time of closing, it be contingent on a second appraisal opinion not to exceed $7 per square foot, and that the items and particulars of the closing and its agreements legally be left then to the levity of both mayor and village manager, either concurrently or separately, and I so move.
second.
Anybody else? Okay, we're clear. Roll call, please, Ron.
Counselor Jackson,
Aye.
Counselor Letterman,
Aye.
Counselor Eby,
Aye.
Counselor Salas,
Aye.
Counselor Cornelius,
Aye.
Counselor Coughlin.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
Mayor-
lady and gentlemen.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I just hope the council wrote down that beautiful wordsmith thing.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Recorded there.
All right, so that concludes our agenda for today. No further business. This meeting's adjourned.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
That was quick.
Thank you, Raffle.
You're welcome. Ship and ski report says it's nice up there.
Oh, good. It's cool. This is so good to see you.
Nice meeting you.